From this zoo, we take ourselves out of the usual routines of daily living to witness a unique moment in the lives of Yenling and Brian.
In July of 2015, you told me you loved me for the very first time. I remember the air becoming still, my ears turning red, and as I turned towards you and looked into your eyes, I knew that I was in love with you too. It was a bittersweet moment because the next day you left for California and I was still in Chicago. I was scared to think about us because I didn't know about what our future entailed.
Yenling moved 2,000 miles across the country from Chicago to San Francisco just to be with Brian.
It seemed silly at the time because we had only been dating for less than a year, but with you I was safe and I was happy, and in many ways I was home. I finally came home to you after 8 months of being apart. I stepped off the plane in San Francisco, snuggled in your arms, and you smelled so good.
And we're here today because of your sacrifice. You sacrificed everything you worked your entire life for, from becoming a doctor to pursue love and family. Thank you. I won't let you down.
It's been almost 5 years together, and you've asked me to commit to us for a lifetime. And so I make this promise.
Brian and Yenling have been with each other for almost 5 years now. Through the love that they have shown each other, they have overcome many obstacles to get here.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. You look really good.
I like your dress.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Look at me.
It's good.
Yeah?
I
Look
like
at
it.
fit and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah?
it looks good.
Yeah.
Yenling, you're so beautiful today. Even now, how old she is, she's still my baby. I'm proud of you. I can see the way he look at my daughter. I can see his love.
You're the hardest working person I know. Kickboxing at 6 in the morning, volunteering every weekend for 2 years, to pursuing 2 master's degrees. You're able to achieve so much, but you always make time for family.
It's nothing important to the father. Know it. My daughter had this kind of love from him. Thank you, Brian. You make my daughter happier. Welcome to family. Brian.
So, Yenling and Brian present themselves today to be married, surrounded by the people they love most. They are happy to share this moment with you. They have known most of you for many years. You watched them grow up, you went to school together, and you have worked alongside one another.
But Brian just hates being the center of attention. And I think that speaks to one of his greatest traits, is just like how selfless he is. His whole aim is just to make sure everyone else is happy.
You taught me so many things. To advocate for myself, to care for others, to be patient and gentle. But the biggest thing you've ever taught me was to put family first.
As a father, you hope your children will grow into respectable adults, conscious of their obligation to try and make the world a better place. I couldn't be prouder of the person my son has become.
The only thing more annoying than having a brother that is the most caring person you've ever met is him finding someone that is just as caring as him.
Not only did we share the same values, but you redefined them to a whole new meaning that I didn't know was possible. It's the little things, like calling my grandma just to say hello, that remind me of what life is all about. Our similarities alone would be enough for anyone to fall in love with, but our differences are what I truly treasure.
So on topics where Brian took the role of rationalist, Yenling was the heart, and vice versa on other topics in perfect tandem.
The difference I value most is how you approach life with such joy and warmth. You help me experience life in ways I never could have imagined.
I promise from this day forward to be grateful for our love and our life, to be generous with my time and my energy and my affection, because it was always you. And from this day, it will always be you.
The years will come and go. You won't take each other for granted. You will grow older and wiser together. It's a great story, and the ending is nowhere in sight. It is my honor and delight to declare you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
And really, from Yenling and Brian's first dates in Chicago, to moving to California to be together, to a proposal in Rome, which is really the most incredible proposal story, to adopting a yappy and beloved dog, Luna. It all made sense that we would end up here today because they had found their keepers and they understood what that was worth. Brian and Yenling.